There is an old saying that goes, a broke clock is right at least twice a day. Rihanna may not be a clock, but she was right to do this. Now, the reason I said that and I have her picture next to Colin Kaepernick is because yesterday I had found out that she was offered to perform at next year's Super Bowl halftime show in February. Now, I had heard that it was like, I guess you can say whispers going around saying that they were probably going to ask her to do it. And you know what? Despite how many people may feel about Rihanna and the things of that nature, when she first came, Rihanna was definitely at the top of her game. Like, she was having hit after hit, good song after good song. So for her to perform, that would have been an honor. But at that time, that probably would have been good. But Rihanna has come out and said that she will not perform at the Super Bowl halftime show because she supports what Colin Kaepernick is doing, and she does not support the NFL stance on what he is doing. As far as them trying to come up with all these rules and everything like that. Well, you know what I say to that? Good for Rihanna. At least we know where she stands on this situation. I think they were trying to get Jay-Z to perform, I believe it was. I think this year, or was it last year? I forget when it was. And he declined it as well for the same exact reason. I'm going to go ahead and read this article that's coming from Us Magazine. It says, Rihanna stands with Cap. The work singer declined an offer to headline the Super Bowl halftime show because she supports Colin Kaepernick. The NFL and the CBS really wanted Rihanna to be next year's performer in Atlanta. The insider reveals. They offered it to her, but she said no because of the kneeling controversy. She doesn't agree with the NFL stance. Kaepernick, who once admitted to having a crush on Rihanna, was the first NFL player to kneel during the national anthem in protest of police brutality and racial inequality. I'm gonna skip to that part because they just rehashing some stuff we already knew. Let's see. After Rihanna, age 30, rebuffed the halftime offer, the NFL extended it to Maroon 5. U.S. Weekly broke the news in September that the Adam Levine-fronted pop rock group gleefully accepted. Multiple sources later told us that Cardi B may be a special guest during Maroon 5's set in 2019 championship game at Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now, see, here's the thing. They already had Maroon 5 lined up to do the show. You would think that they would be good to do it by themselves, but they needed an extra help to make the show pop, or at least get viewers to watch it. I know what they were trying to do, and it doesn't work. And clearly it didn't work on Rihanna either, because she was like, nope, you ain't about to get me. Now, see, it says they put Cardi B in there because they still think they're going to get that crowd to watch it. But even putting her on there, should she accept, if she hasn't already, wouldn't get me to watch it either. Even if Rihanna was to accept it, I still wouldn't watch it. I know what they're trying to do. That's why they try to get Jay-Z. But it's the thing of them needing. Notice how when they have a lot of white artists and everything like that, they don't do well at all by themselves. At least not the ones of today. Because I believe last year they had Justin Timberlake on there. And I think he did it by himself. And it didn't get much praise. Just like when when Lady Gaga did it by herself last year, it was like people didn't receive it well. But the year that, what's the name of that group? I want to say, is it Green Day? I forget the name of the group. But the year that they had Bruno Mars and Beyonce come out there back in 2016, it was talked about heavily, especially her portion, because of the theme that she went with. I think more people talked about that than anything else. But the thing that matters is they needed a black props in order to make this show pop. Just like when Katy Perry did her performance and then she brought out Missy Elliott. you had, of course, you had these younger generation who didn't know who Missy Elliott was, thinking she was a new rapper. We was like, nah, Missy is like a legend. She is like one of the best female rappers of all time, and there's no debating that. Like, she really changed the game with female women in hip hop. Like, the type of songs that she did and the type of themes that she went with was definitely one that she's in a lane of her own. But it's the fact that they needed a black face in their performances to make it really pop, because apparently they couldn't do it by themselves. Meanwhile, you have a lot of black people who can do these type of performances by themselves the entire set and didn't need a white person to assist them with it. I think the last time that happened, well, let's just put this in quotations, wardrobe malfunction. And we all know what happened with that. But anyway, salute to Rihanna for declining that offer. And because I didn't know where her stance was on this, but now I know. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.